Welcome to Heart of Bastrop Talk Show, Season 2, Episode 5. I'm Mayor Connie Schrader of the City of Bastrop.
And I'm TJ Johnson-Finn, the Director of the Bastrop County Business Owners Association.
We are really excited about our show today. We've got two very dynamic women that are involved with some great businesses with unique opportunities for those folks in Bastrop. We've got Danielle McDonald with Radiant Mama.
Yes, and then also Steph Lewis is going to give us an update on Film Alley.
Our first guest today is Danielle McDonald, or as most people know you around town, Radiant Mama. Welcome today. We're so glad to have you.
Thank you so much. I'm very excited to be here.
So, Radiant Mama, tell us about your business.
Well, my business started whenever I had my first daughter, and I became a mama. At that time, I realized that keeping my kids healthy was my responsibility, and I knew I wanted to do that naturally. And so after my oldest daughter, Izzy, started school, I started kind of researching. I have a degree in wellness science, and so wellness has been my passion for years now. So I started researching like I always do, and I came across elderberry. And so I started making what's called elderberry syrup in my mom's kitchen. And it was small batches, just there at home. And slowly but surely, other local moms had the same need. And so I was able to, cook it up for them and sell it to them. And that was in January of 2018.
Oh my gosh.
And so we've been at it for a little while now. It just, the evolution of the business, it was very organic, no pun intended. And it's been a blessing for us to learn all of these crafts and skills. But it's truly just been, a slow evolution since 2018 into the juice and smoothie bar.
And you have a new location. You had some exciting stuff happen to you this week.
Yes, we had a ribbon cutting event with the chamber, and that was awesome. We're located at 702 Main Street, right downtown past Wells Fargo Bank and Coppershot. And it's just quaint. It's right on the river. We are avid river lovers. We're on it every chance we get kayaking, and so it's exciting.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So I understand that you have like a little outdoor space too. So you have an indoor space and an outdoor. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we do. And that's what really attracted us to the location we're at. There is a really cute back patio back there. And so we actually are meeting with a designer on Saturday, and we're going to start working towards building out a bar where people can come and just grab a smoothie, a juice, a bowl, whatever, something that they feel happy about, and just go take a deep breath, sit kind of on the river, and enjoy something healthy. So,
Okay, so you said a bowl, and not everybody knows what a smoothie bowl is. So talk to us about your smoothie bowls.
Yeah, of course. And we get that question a lot. So it is a smoothie. It's just thicker. The way that we structure the ingredients and everything just makes it a thicker texture, so it's a little more satisfying to eat it with a spoon. And then the best part about smoothie bowls are the toppings. So it's an arrangement, and it's kind of like art in a way. So that's real fun with the staff, coming up with different creations. But it's fruits and nuts and seeds and really fun like chocolate drizzles and things like that. So
if you're trying to be healthy and you're tired of eating the same old protein bars, and I know there's good protein bars out there, but sometimes they get old after a while. Yeah. And I've got some friends that get tired of eating salads all the time as well. It sounds like the smoothie bowl is a great option for lunch.
Yeah, it is, because it is filling. It's a really solid snack or a light meal that's going to be easy to digest, and of course just really healthy for you. So yeah, absolutely.
Well, being a diabetic, I always have to look at what my healthy alternatives are, and I've never been into smoothies until this last year of the pandemic, when I had to leave other things alone. And so somebody told me, get some kale, and I'm like, you want me to put lettuce in my drink? No. And it was fantastic. So I'm sure you have things for people like me who are diabetic, things that we can drink as well. So, because usually, unless it's a diet drink, which we all know is not good for you, when you're at a restaurant, that's like your only option, water or diet drink. So it's exciting that you have other alternatives.
We do, and on our menu we thought of diabetics because that can be a challenge, and so we posted on the menu like a little key where you can walk in and see which juices and smoothies might be a good fit for you.
Oh well, I love that.
Yeah, it makes it easier. Yeah.
So tell everybody your hours, because you're going to have a grove of people coming, I can tell.
All right, so our hours right now are Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, and then Saturday 9 to 5.
That's wonderful. And so, but you are, I read in your little bio that you used to play basketball, is that correct?
Yes, yeah, I did. It's something that I feel like a lot of people in my life now don't know about me anymore because it was like kind of a past life, right? But it was a big part of my life. I played from the age of 4 all the way into my mid-20s. And there's things I miss. And then after I had my first daughter, I don't know, I haven't played since.
It's different when you're your mom and you have all these things going on. So Steph Lewis is going to be with us later. And we all know Steph Lewis used to be a derby girl.
Actually.
So everybody has a second life, right?
Yeah, that's awesome.
But that's a lot of fun. Well, I love it that you want everyone to be healthy and you want to share that with the community. Because Bastrop's an amazing place with amazing people.
Truly.
And you're just another one of them.
So pleased that we have Radiant Mama. We're so glad that you've got your new location open and you've got a special event coming up.
Yeah, on May 5th, we're actually going to celebrate our 2-year anniversary. So we would love to have you join us. It's going to be an awesome time. So we are open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 6. Saturday 9 to 5, and please follow us on social media. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Radiant Mama Juice Bar, as well as go to our website to look online and order as well at radiantmamajuicebar.com.
Don't be surprised if you see TJ or I checking out a smoothie bowl. Thank you so much, and be sure you go visit Radiant Mama.
Thank you.
Hey Sarie.
Hey Sarie.
Hey Sarie.
Hey Sarie.
Hey
Sarie. Hey Sarie.
Hey Sarie.
Hey Sarie. Hey Sarie.
Hey Sarie.
Hi Tanya, thank you so much for asking if Bastrop has a local winery spot. Yes, in fact we do. We have a local winery and it is a very cool vibe to enjoy a nice glass of vino. Come on in. I'm here with Brad at the Colorado River Winery, and I'm super excited to be here today because this is our local winery where you make wine here on site, correct?
It's the only winery.
That's, oh right. It is the place to
Yeah,
be.
not just, we do have another winery in McDade, but there's only actually 2 wineries in the county.
Yay! And this is a prime location too, right here off of Main Street. You're in a historical building. There's a whole vibe to this winery
Yeah,
too.
this whole area is just a really cool area. A lot of people don't even realize, things that are here in the town of Bastrop.
Right.
But this building's 1868.
So amazing, I love it. So tell me a little bit about the process of brewing your winery, not brewing. Aging?
Yeah,
What is
aging.
it? Okay.
Venting. The word is venting. but-
Venting, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But, and, we do have a distiller in town as well. But the process is, for this particular winery, if we were out in the country and had vineyards and all that, which we don't, we actually procure all our juice or grapes into here. But they would do, you would harvest the grapes, you would crush them, you would get the juice, and then you would do what we do in here at that point, which is you bring the juice in, it goes into tanks, not barrels. Everybody thinks that wine goes straight into barrels. It doesn't.
Okay.
All wine is wine in about 50 days.
Oh, wine is wine. Okay.
Well, but then you got to decide what you're going to do with it. But,
Okay.
So, so we bring it in, you put it in the tanks, and then you do the fermentation, and at that point in time, you figure out what you're going to do with it.
Okay.
And whether you're going to age it with oak or not age it, or what you're going to do with it at that time. And all wine has to be handled a little bit differently.
So when they crush it, is it like the TV show where they stomp on it with their feet and everything?
No, not like Lucy. But they have some fairly large machines that...
Just come and like stomp it.
No, it's actually like an auger, and they throw the
Oh.
grapes in, and it crushes the grapes, and the
Okay.
juice comes out, and the skins as well. Because most of the juice is like for a red wine is actually pretty clear.
Right.
Okay. The skins are what give it the color.
Oh, interesting.
So the
So-
longer you leave it, so like a blush wine, it's made from a purple grape.
Okay.
Just depends on how long you let it sit on the skin sit on the juice.
Interesting. I did not know that. So I'm learning a lot today.
Our big emphasis is is on the wine itself. The object is, to come in, do a tasting, have a glass of wine, buy bottles of wine,
Sure.
that kind of thing. So,
Yeah, I've actually bought several bottles of wine, but I typically give them away as gifts because I think it's really neat to be able to
Yeah.
send my family that's in other states or farther away something from Bastrop. Like it's a little hard little piece of
yeah, and there's, we like to, promote each other around too. So it's, I think buying something made here really helps the businesses, especially now as we're coming, trying to get out from underneath the pandemic and
Yes.
and the shutdowns that the alcohol industry was forced into.
Yeah, that was a really big deal.
So-
And especially a place like this, it's so small and intimate. And look, I mean, come on, you're 6 feet away. You
Yeah.
had to, it was mandatory for y'all. Huh?
Yeah, we completely shut down for about 2 months. We couldn't sell anything.
And during the pandemic, I'm sorry, but that's when you need wine more than any other time.
Yeah, it's, so that's, but it's all coming back. I think as foot traffic starts to come, I mean, to the vendors here in town, foot traffic is key.
Right.
And getting people back into the small area down here and walking and going in and out of places and
Yes.
going into the small businesses,
Right.
So
But we're opening up and we're getting all of that back, and so we want the audience to know that. So definitely, if you're in town, come to town for the Colorado River Winery and enjoy the rest of town, or vice versa. Come to town and enjoy the cuteness of Bastrop and stop into the Colorado River Winery for a great cup of wine.
both of those work for us.
Exactly.
So, if you drink wine, what kind of wine do you normally drink?
I think typically a red or a white, depending, I guess, on what I'm eating, right? So during the day, maybe something kind of light and refreshing, not anything too heavy.
Okay, all right. You love this.
What?
Only in Texas.
Only in Texas. I was literally just about to say that. Texas Winery. 101, you have to have that.
So this is a Pinot Noir,
Okay.
and this is going to be just a really nice light wine. This is actually drinking really, really well right now. That's why I chose this, and I think that you'll like that.
Okay,
You can see the color's a little more clear, a little less red,
right.
but I think it's going to have enough.
And like that's like checking the legs, right?
Right,
Okay.
you swirl it,
Right.
put
Okay.
put it on the table.
There is an art to tasting
now
wine.
swirl it.
Okay.
Hey, you can get it going. That's good.
Okay.
All you're doing is aerating.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, it is really, really light.
Yeah. Pinots
So-
are normally a very light wine, but they're very refreshing. They go better with lighter foods, but they're great. They're great just to sit out on the deck with,
Yes, I can see that, absolutely. It's not very heavy. I did get like a little blast of some, like a little fruity flavor, but then afterwards I definitely kind of feel like a light spice.
Right.
That's really nice. And so you aerate it and then you smell it.
Right.
And
50%
then-
of the wine is in your nose. Swish it around.
Swish,
Or
and then you breathe out right through your nose. That's how you get the
or
full.
pull the air in. So as you're taking it, you pull the air across it, spreads it across your tongue, and then you breathe out through your nose.
Right. Mmm. That's nice. And do you do wine tasting
We do.
parties?
We do actually. We're doing one this Saturday for, you just need to get a hold of us ahead of time
Okay.
and let us know how many people you're going to have and that kind of thing. We can get it all set up.
Nice. And then so like if I was gonna have a wedding locally here in Bastrop, I could order a bunch of bottles of wine from
Yes.
y'all, things along those lines
Yeah,
too.
and we do discounts for weddings and
Oh, great.
and that kind of thing. So, if you're coming in, stop by, do a tasting, figure out what kind of wines you want, and then we'll get it set up for you.
That's exciting. Really good to know. Thank you so much. This is very tasty, I gotta say. So this is Sunset Blush. Look at that scene. Oh my gosh, I can just picture popping up this popping open this beautiful bottle of wine, enjoying the sunset, and looking over the Colorado River. It looks serene. I love that. Like you paint a picture right on this bottle of wine and it literally puts you in that scenario. That's so cool. Gosh, these are gorgeous. Look at that. Yum. This makes me want to go kayaking, drinking wine. Do people do that? Is that a thing? If not, I'm making it a thing. Love it. Oh, farm fresh. Look at these cute signs. If you pour, they will come. The host with the most, because you have the best wine. Especially when it's from Colorado River. Whether you're a lifelong resident to Bastrop, new, thinking about exploring it, or just plain curious, be sure to submit your questions to theheartofbastrop.com or heartofbastrop@gmail. You can either write in or send in a video like this to be featured on our show perhaps. Either way, I really look forward to hearing from you and can't wait to explore Bastrop County with you. Just make sure that you address your questions to Hey Sarie, that's me.
Hi everyone, my name is Heather Ott and I am the General Manager of the Elgin Courier and the Bastrop County Insider, and here is your weekly beat.
In last week's issue, there was a road rage incident on 95 that resulted in a shooting. The city of Bastrop's assistant fire chief was hit while investigating a crash. Pillig's Ranch hosted a film festival, and the Mech Day girls track and field became district champions. This week's issue will feature our community calendar for the last 2 weeks of April. You can find out more about these events, sports, and local news in each week's issue of the Elgin Courier and the Bastrop County Insider.
So we're here today with Steph Lewis. And Steph, we're so excited you're with us. So Steph was with us last year and she talked about the renovations that were going to be coming up for the movie theater. And during COVID, you guys did a lot of renovations already, correct?
We did.
Great. And so we sent Sarie Wingenfeld out, our field reporter, out to meet you today so you could give us a little sneak peek. So why don't we take a look at that footage first and then we'll talk about it.
Yay, Steph! Thank you so much for having me back. I love the movie theaters.
Thank you.
Childhood nostalgia 101. And I'm super excited to be here now that you've revamped it. Oh my gosh. Upgrade!
Thank you.
Do tell, do tell.
Well, we were closed last year, as many businesses were, and we took about 4 months to renovate every single one of our theaters. So there used to be some theaters with nice seats, some theaters with not.
Yeah.
Now every single theater has been renovated. Every single seat has a row and a seat number. You get to pick your seats when you purchase your tickets. You can purchase them. We recommend purchase them online.
Definitely order them online because
Yep.
y'all like sell out so fast.
We have been.
This
We're-
is the cool place to be in town for sure.
Well, true. But we are 50% capacity right now. So
Right.
I would get your tickets online. But when you give us your tickets, you can order things from concession and we can take them directly to your seat. So you now can order all of our scratch kitchen items, hamburgers, pizzas, all of that, and we'll directly deliver them right to your seat.
Oh my gosh. So I want to sit in these chairs and eat some cheesy fries and watch an awesome movie.
And
This
also,
is- wow, they're so comfy. No way. Do they? No, they recline. I would fall asleep. I would just fall asleep.
we might have had some training on how to quietly awaken sleeping people.
That's for me, I swear. This is like the life.
It's pretty great.
This is so great. Ah. Wow, it's more comfortable than my bed.
I mean, it's pretty great.
Wow, cool.
Oh my goodness, that looks like so much fun. And it's so great that Film Alley has things to do for adults and things for kids, but I bet you get hungry when you're having all that fun.
It's true.
Talk to us about your kitchen.
One of the things that we're doing in round 2 of our renovations is we are moving from a 500 square foot kitchen to a 2,200 square foot kitchen.
Wow.
And what that will allow us to do is we've already got some menu items that we're doing that are scratch. So we make our own pizza dough and our own marinara sauce and all of that, but it will allow us to start really expanding our menu, and we're really excited about that.
And you can have some of that food delivered right to you in the movie theater.
That's exactly right. One of the reasons why we love when you book your tickets online and when you go to the concession stand, we ask you to pick a seat. It's so that we can deliver hot food directly to you to your seat in the movie theater. So
No one's complaining about that. Bring me my popcorn, bring me my hot food, I'm so happy.
that's right.
Wonderful. And so Connie, another exciting thing that they have is the new kind of bowling. So tell us a little bit about that. We have some footage of that as well. You want to take a look at the footage?
Sure.
Let's take a look at the footage.
Film Alley is the only theater in the state of Texas to have this Spark technology. And what it does is it's motion censored all the way down the lane, and it allows for kiddos to not only try to shoot the pins at the end of the lane, but also have some action on the lane itself.
So I'm really into this Spark bowling. That is just the coolest thing I've ever seen. I actually got to see it myself because I was out there while you guys were filming. You have so many cool, exciting things going on at that theater that people don't know about. I have some footage here where I think you told Sarie about how you guys rent out the theater. You can rent a whole theater for just you and your 25 friends. That is amazing. That's great for birthday parties, weddings, bachelorette parties,
Team building.
Customer appreciation, any of
Yeah,
that.
I know my friend Laura Wiggins, who is a local realtor. She rented it out for just to take all the friends to the movies. So
It was a good night.
It's amazing. So let's see what you told Sarie about that.
Hey, Sarie. You know what a great idea is?
What?
You can take 25 of your favorite friends and bring them to the movie theater and rent your own theater for $110 right now.
Shut the front door. You are joking.
It's true. You bring your own
$125.
movie.
And this whole thing is mine.
Whole thing. Right now you get 48 seats, so we want you to fill it with about 25 people, so we're still half capacity.
Right.
You can bring your own DVD, your own Blu-ray. You can actually also bring your own Nintendo Switch or gaming station.
No way.
We have a karaoke machine if you'd prefer to do that. So
Oh my gosh!
Lots of
No,
packages.
this is awesome. That is so rad. Karaoke, all of it.
all of it.
Oh my gosh. So birthday parties, luncheons,
We've done all that.
bachelorette parties, you name it.
It's true.
Oh,
We
wow.
probably won't be offering this forever, but right now when Hollywood's kind of doing its thing and trying to figure this whole post-COVID life out,
Yeah.
Eventually we'll be selling the theater to full packed houses.
Right, sure.
But in the meantime, we're trying to be a little creative and we're allowing folks in town to kind of have their own theater, and it's been really fun.
That is amazing. So is there a way to find out how long you're going to be doing this? So I have kids' birthday parties that's coming up, and I totally want to do that, but it's in May, so it's like next month.
May, I am hearing that we're able to do it in May. Right now, it's Monday through Thursday, $110 on the weekends. I just need to check.
Sure.
But we've got several theaters during the week and several times during the day, and we'd love to have you. We've actually had we had a gentleman surprise his Valentine. So it's just
my
one guy
gosh.
and his bride, and he booked it pretty late in the game. He was not planning ahead. But we had a theater for him and helped him kind of knock it out of the park for his bride. So it was really fun.
Yeah, that's amazing. I hope you gentlemen are taking notes. Like, whoa.
It was a great date night.
Yeah, that's great. That'd be so cute. Like, watch a little rom-com. Love it. Love it. Love all of it.
Well, Steph, with all those exciting things going on, people are going to want to know how to get hold of you at Film Alley. Give us all the good information.
Sure. You can always find us on Facebook. We're Film Alley Bastrop. There is a Film Alley corporate, but you want to check out Film Alley Bastrop, which will give you all the details on like our events that are coming up, animal adoptions, anything that's kind of happening at the theater. You can also check us out on our website, which will have our film, the movie times. So that's filmalleybastrop.com.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you need to get to Film Alley as soon as you can. It doesn't matter if you want to watch a movie, play Spark, bowling, or as Steph mentioned, they've always got great stuff going on. Be sure to check out Film Alley here in Bastrop. Well, TJ, we promised everybody a great show, and I think we delivered today.
Yes, ma'am, indeed. It was amazing. So you don't want to miss an episode of The Heart of Bastrop. So you're going to go to theheartofbastrop.com and follow us there. Subscribe. It's totally free. You don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And then also you can subscribe on YouTube as well. So
they can see all the old shows, and they know we'll be working on a great new show for next week.
Absolutely.